Full of it. I mean, go get your cold Pepsi, a hot Pepsi, a flat Pepsi. Time to resign. No, forget that. You're fired. They say this is the best one. You know, it's time to clean your desk. Time to go home. To be honest with you, we're sick of it. DEI. Didn't earn it. Not qualified. Hands behind your back. You know. We're sick of it, man. But, oh boy, Nancy Mace. This might be the best one yet. We've seen everybody else speak out. We just got done with Jim and MTG. With old Nat, you know. They put their foot down, but they say Nancy even. I think she put both feet down. Unbelievable, man. You know. This should have never happened. July 13th, 2024 should have never happened. Just being honest, man. Should have never happened, y'all. You know, it never took place. And then to find out all this information that we know now and details that we know now, boy. Boy. Secret Service failure, man. It does not look good at all. But enough of me yapping and talking and yapping and cracking and japping and rapping. Let's get into it. I know y'all like, Rick, stop all that yapping. Just get into it. Just get into it, brother. Stop all that yapping and talking. All right, I got y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We keep it real. We have fun. We spread the love. And we love to laugh. Yes, indeed. And remember, I love you guys, man. And I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, your family, your kids' life, the strangers, the neighbors around the world, man. We got to come together. We got to unify. They want us divided, man. We've seen Donald J. Trump get wiped all through the mud, especially in 2024. You know, I know we've seen it these past years, but in 2024, they've just wiped this man even just more through the mud. And it's a disgrace, man. What is this, a banana republic? Are we making banana pudding? Are we making banana pudding, y'all? There's banana pudding being made. There's kangaroos outside jumping. You know? They've done everything to this man. You name it, they've done it. Tried to impeach him, jail him, come after his family, his assets, his money, want him to be broke. Then he wakes up and does and stretches and coughs and farts and makes $1 million. Unbelievable, man. Can't tell you what the crime is. It's ridiculous, man. But back to this failure. Needs to be cracking open Pepsis. Back to cracking open Pepsis.
I have to say, Director, we're pretty close to the halfway.
She had 8 days to prepare for this. And guess what? Us, the American people, we get no answers. Shouldn't even resign. Should be fired.
Point during this, you answered more questions with an ABC reporter than you have with members of Congress. So we have a lot more questions. The American people are demanding that we get answers to those questions, and that's what the purpose of this hearing is today. So I'm sure a lot of the questions that have already been asked are going to be asked again, and hopefully we can get some answers to those questions. I strongly implore you to answer those questions. You're here with a subpoena, and we expect you to answer the questions. Chair now recognizes Ms. Mace from South Carolina.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Director Cheatle, the American people are watching, and they're wondering if there are any questions you can answer honestly today. So, Director Cheatle, I have a series of questions, very specific questions. I want very specific answers. Most of my questions are going to demand a yes or no answer. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay, my first question. Both sides of the aisle today have asked for your resignation. Would you like to use my 5 minutes to draft your resignation letter, yes or no?
No, thank you.
Was this a colossal failure?
It was a failure.
Yes or no? Was it a colossal failure is the question. Yes or no?
I have admitted this is a terrible...
This is a yes or no series of questions. Was this a colossal failure? Yes or no?
Yes.
Was this tragedy preventable? Yes or no?
Yes.
Has the Secret Service been transparent with this committee?
Yes.
Would you say the fact that we had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today as being transparent? Yes or no?
I have always been eager
Yes
to
or no?
come
You didn't
and
want to
talk
answer
to
the question.
committee.
We had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today. That is not transparent, by the way. You stated earlier Secret Service is not political. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say leaking your opening statement to Punchbowl News, Politico's Playbook, and Washington Post several hours before you sent it to this committee as being political? Yes or no?
I have no idea how my statement got out.
Well, that's bullshit. So, Mr. Chairman, I would like to ask unanimous consent to enter into the record articles by Punchbowl News, Political Playbook, Washington Post, all done at 5:24 a.m., 6:12 a.m., 6:34 a.m., a solid 3 to 4 hours before this committee got your statement.
Without objection, so ordered.
Okay. Is the Secret Service fully cooperating with our committee?
Yes.
Okay, you say you're fully cooperating with this committee. On July 15th, this committee sent you a list of demands of information that we wanted. Has the Secret Service provided this committee a complete list of all law enforcement personnel that were there that day? Have you done that? Have you provided a list to the Oversight Committee? Yes or no?
I will have to get back to you on that.
That is a no. Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on July 15th? Yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no. You're full of shit today. You're just being completely dishonest.
Mr. Chairman,
Completely dishonest.
Mr. Chairman, I want to.
Full of, I mean, a big old thing of dog, just full of it. You know, I got to exaggerate and throw my little oomph on it, y'all. I apologize. I'm fired up just like y'all, man. We hot as fish grease. We sick of the time being wasted, man. This is being pointless. I say put your hands behind your back, man. And we cleaned out your desk for you.
Come on. We have to maintain decorum in this committee, no matter how
have you provided
upset we
any
get.
and all memos to this committee that we've asked you on July 15th? Have you provided all memorandums within the Secret Service?
I would have to get back to you on
That is a no. You are being dishonest or lying. Like you're being dishonest here with this committee. These are important questions that the American people want answers to, and you're just dodging and talking around it in generalities. And we had to subpoena you to be here, and you won't even answer the questions. We have asked you repeatedly to answer our questions. This isn't hard. These are not hard questions. Have you provided us all communications from the Secret Service related to that day and that rally? Have you provided this committee? We've asked for this information on July 15th. Have you provided any of this information that this committee has asked of the Secret Service? Any of it?
I'll have to get back to you.
Have you even read this letter that we sent you? Did you even read this?
Yes.
Okay, and you have said you don't know, you have no idea. Well, the answer is no. We haven't gotten a single document or piece of information or data from you or your agency in related to the rally that we have asked you for. So, was this attempted assassination of Donald Trump a failure of training or execution or both?
I think that those are answers that we need to
Training,
examine.
execution, or both? Which one?
I think those are answers.
All right. How many Secret Service personnel have lost their jobs due to this colossal failure?
At this time, none.
How many Secret Service personnel have been required to take a refresher course on how not to let people shoot Donald Trump?
Our personnel are currently operational. We are examining the facts of this investigation, and we will make the changes necessary.
What time did law enforcement become aware that there was an individual on the roof with a clear line of sight to President Trump?
I am still verifying timelines.
Of course, 9 days in, you have no answers. How many minutes went by between the time law enforcement saw and took photos of Crooks and the shooting? How many minutes?
I am still verifying timelines.
57 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back. Before
Oh boy, I know y'all are hot as fish grease too, watching that too, and I love how Nancy just put both of them feet down. She needs to resign immediately and go back to cracking open Pepsis. No. She needs fired. We're gonna clean out her desk. You know, because I ain't gonna lie, this was just being honest, man. And there's a bunch of DEI clowns, a bunch of DEI hires. You know. Sad where we're at, man. But not looking good, man. Nah. And just seeing her body language, boy, it just it doesn't sit well with me. I'll just be honest with y'all, man. Her body language, everything, it just doesn't sit well with me. They're saying covering this up, this was an inside job. None of this makes sense otherwise. Just read through some of the comments, man. Total waste of time. She needs to be fired. You know, Nancy is amazing, letting her away with anything. Not letting her away with anything. Huge salute to Nancy. Yeah, man. I love the comments, man. Love the comments. But let me know what y'all think. I'm wishing the best on all you guys' life. I love y'all, but I told y'all we're gonna continue to bring you amazing updates. Continue to be real, have fun, and spread the truth, man. But Miss Cheatle, hands behind your back. And no, we don't have a cold Pepsi for you. No, the Pepsi's flat. It has no carbonation. I think this Pepsi actually expired a while back. Unbelievable.